today. From NRG Stadium in Houston.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll let this go deep for Collins. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown. Nico Collins. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Oh, man, coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 23 carries, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his second TD. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Pass caught by Collins. What a catch. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll run it here. It's Pierce. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They go play action here on first down. That's complete to Dell. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell. 45 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Now an option play on second down. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. They'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time... Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we have come to halftime, and what's already a... Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down. Give to Pierce. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. And they'll run with Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up second and 7. They go again with Pierce. Runs through the contact. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a play fake here on first down. To the right side and caught by Dell. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to widen their advantage.
Brandon, remind me again.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday, anything can happen in this league.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
They'll run. This is Pierce.
And he'll take this down to the 33.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Going for it with Pierce.
And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back
From the 24 now, here's second down and 8. Another carry for Pierce.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On third down, here's Pierce.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Pierce now up the middle.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Singletary will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Texans, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.